Hello everyone, welcome back to Matt's Models and More. We are at the bench this week again because I received this awesome gift in the mail. Don't want to say who it was from yet, and it's a kit that I say is a must-have, especially if you're wanting something different. Especially if you're doing shows and you really want to show something different. But enough of the guessing. Let's take a look inside. Looking for the best aftermarket parts and accessories for your model? Look no further than MCV Products. Bring your models to life at mcvproducts.com. Okay, welcome back. I received this gift in the mail from my good friend Jamie Bowen. He is Midnight Hobbies. I urge you to jump on his website, take a look at what he's got. He's got new models, old models, NASCAR, regular muscle cars, Mack trucks, funny cars. He's got everything. Jump on his website, guys. Use my code. Post it right here. You're going to save 10%. And there's some hard to find kits on that website, so go check it out. But he gifted me this, and what it is, let's go ahead and jump in there. Thank you, Jamie, first of all. Hopefully you're watching. Hopefully my stuff is good enough for you to watch. This is from Jaye's Model Garage. Some of y'all may know who he is. He's got an amazing website. Before we see what's in here, and we'll make you wait just a few more seconds. If you go to look what I'm posting here, his website is very easy to navigate through. Highly detailed race car stuff, anything to do with racing he's pretty much got. And the stuff is legendary as far as quality, precision, hard to find stuff. If you're looking for that extra detail in your race car builds, whether that's NASCAR, truck series, or even he's got monster truck stuff on there I was looking at, which is pretty cool. But he's got a little bit of everything from fire and safety to engines to seats to, you name it, with a NASCAR or a race car, he's got it. So go check him out, give him some business, give him some love. And now let's take a look at what we got in here. So if you didn't see, it was a Toyota Tundra, and it's the curbside kit. And I'll show a picture here of what Jamie did with one. He just recently did that. But it comes with a good set. Let me change the angle of this camera. Comes with an awesome set of basically everything that's included in there, and where to get decals, and what to do with it once you glue certain things down. He kind of puts it in order. He's got a checklist here that goes through everything. Highly, just impressed with everything, because he does all this himself. He's not a corporation. He's not a big company. He's doing this all himself. But he's got an order. Even painting the inner and outer wheels with the semi-gloss. He tells you what color to use so that you're, in line with what that particular build is looking for. So that's really neat. But let's get into the good stuff here. Let's get in. Not saying the instructions aren't good. Good stuff, but let's start with the main thing is the actual Tundra race truck. And as you can see, this comes off easily. Let's take a look at the body first. It's got some slight, what they call Z-shift lines, but honestly, no matter what resin body you get from anybody, and I've done lots of them, and my wife does them herself, it's almost nearly impossible to avoid that. You always get them, but these sand out really easy. and then you do a primer layer and another sand layer, it's there. But look at the detail of this thing. He's got the air grids into the truck bed. He's already got lines drilled for the roll cage that would go through. I mean, all the little detail with the antennas. I mean, it's just amazing. All the flaps that would open up in the event of an accident, even one on the roof. So you don't want to sand that out. I mean, it's just a good looking build. And I have to admit, y'all know my channel. I'm more of a resto mod type guy, doing a lot of changes. And when I saw this, immediately I said, man, there's something else I can do with it. But I think after speaking with Jamie, I am going to stick with the actual race truck and do it the proper way. I don't ever do that, but I am going to on this one, and I've already picked out, well, maybe I was going to do a Menards truck, but there's some other decal sets coming out that I'm trying to wait for. But this is out of my wheelhouse, but as a builder, I think we should all step out of our wheelhouse every now and then and try something different and just see if you can do it or not. I think that's important for us to do. I mean, look, he's even got the exhaust cutouts already in there. And remember, this is a curbside. You don't have to worry about the engine. There are decal kits available, and it says in here, I want to say it was printed.com. Let's see if we can find it real quick. If not, I'll post it down here, because my good friend Jamie told me where to go to get the, yeah, I'll post it down there. I'm sure it's in here, but I'm trying to do this so I'm not keeping you on camera for too long. But yeah, very, very happy with the way this looks. And now let's get to the actual body here. And look at this. Even though it's a curbside, he still has headers in here. So if you wanted to go ahead and open the hood up on this and build you an engine, you certainly could. But the detail in here with the seat track already built in there, because you're going to have a roll cage, as you can see right there. Roll cage is one piece, which makes that easy. Well, not the entire roll cage, because you will have some that will come out the back into the truck bed. We'll get to that in just a second. But mounting brackets for the windshield and other items. I can't pretend that I know a lot about Craftsman series trucks. I think they're neat. They have that nice low, you know how I am about low cars, and these have that natural low aggressive stance, and that intrigues me. Everything's already set up. The detail to underneath is gorgeous between the fuel cell, all the sway bars and linkages, and I mean, you got your muffler, your exhaust. There's where the exhaust will come out on the body. I mean, that's so darn cool. I can't wait to do this because, you know, I just came out with the race car size decal setter tray, and it's the perfect size for decals like this. That's going to run probably all the way across the truck or along the side. So I'm probably going to do another how-to video with that when it comes to that. And let me show you all this other stuff he's got in here, which is, I mean, gosh, the detail is incredible. We're going to just rip these open because I'm going to put all back in the box anyway until I get my decals ready, because I don't know exactly. There is your seat. Look at, oh my gosh, man, look at that detail. Look at that. And this is my first time seeing the seat, and it's got the seat belts that are separate. Guys, I hope you can appreciate just how much work goes into designing and printing, and I mean, using a CAD system to coming up with some, you know, some of these things are just incredible. And then everything, not quite sure what that is. I'm sure I'll figure it out once I get there. But just the amount of work that goes into doing these things is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let's see what we got in here. I had already opened it up and of course looked at the truck. So all these items right here, this is my first time opening them up. So you're going to see just how it comes to you when you order them. And I don't have an affiliate with him, so I can't give you like a discount code or anything, but honestly, this truck's worth what it is if you go to that website and check it out. Look, these even come in, that's for the dash. You got the L hub, right hub, so you got your hubs for your wheels in there. Hood pins. We're going to open these up because I want to see exactly how everything is. I'm going to keep one side of the tape on there. If one went flying, and it's right there, thank God. This is incredible. I'm going to zoom in as much as I can. Look at the hood pin on that, and let's see if I can turn it. The amount of detail in that is sickening, actually. I mean, this is why this hobby is growing so fast, because you weren't getting things like this 10 years ago. You just weren't. I mean, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. And he's got, I don't want to lose them all, but he's got a couple of them in there. 2, 3, and man, I hope I didn't just fling that other one somewhere. And it's going to be nearly impossible for me to find if there was 4. Oh my goodness, that was my fault. I'll have to find that later. So I am not going to leave these on here, the tape on here again. I'm going to start opening both sides so I don't lose anything else. Now let's look at these hubs. I mean, even to designing these packages that come with it, look how individual, I mean, oh my gosh, this is just crazy. Jay, you're a mastermind, brother. Look at the hubs with the lug nuts. Got your caliper on there, of course. The detail just into the side of the rotor, they're all opened. I mean, that's so. Just seeing this and being inspired by people like, of course, Jamie Bowen that does NASCARs, and Mark Batson, you know, the detail that those guys put in these, and Aaron, I think it was Aaron Thomas. Yeah, if y'all have ever seen any of Aaron's work too, oh my gosh, man, he's winning shows. Here's the dash. Aaron, shout out to you, buddy. I know, hopefully you're watching. There's your dash. Let's turn it the right way. It's upside down. Look at the detail in that right there. Hopefully you can see that. I'll zoom in. All the toggle switches. Of course, you could either do homemade ones, and I'm probably going to use, I'm going to have to do research on this car, of course, or this truck, depending on how I decide to do it, or which truck I decide to do of the craft series. And I mean, even clever designs like this that hold that into place, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. Yeah, Aaron Thomas has built a couple of awesome NASCARs, and also the latest one I've seen, I think, was a, it's not a dirt track car. It's, what the heck is it called? I suck at this, guys. I apologize. I'm going to get better, I promise. My goodness. Look at, it's got the valve stem in it already, and that is the perfect race truck wheel. And you've got also, it looks like, for each side, for the tires, you got your front and back. It's a 2-piece wheel. That is just awesome. That's completely cool, especially with the detail of the lugs in there and the valve stem already. Pretty neat. And it's going to be a challenge for me to do the research, because usually I just build with my heart and my eyes. So doing, you know, something like this where I need to do the research and build it exactly the way the car was meant to be will definitely be a challenge, but it will be a fun challenge, because it's not something I've done yet, and I like going outside of my wheelhouse sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. I doubt this will be a showpiece. If I do enough work to it and I feel like I can compete with those guys, I may do it. But those guys have been doing it for decades, and I don't know if I can, you know, give me a old Monte Carlo and something like that, and I'll make a showpiece out of it. But I don't know if I can do that with this. Not the model will definitely speak for itself, that's for sure. I want to make sure I'm not throwing anything else away. And maybe the model will make me look good, the actual quality of the model. So before too many people start buying them, I better put one on the table. We got some more braces. That's either for the suspension or the actual roll cage. Looks like we got some tie rod ends, I believe, or hood shocks. I'll have to check that. I'm sorry. I got to double check. A lot of this stuff, I'm not sure what that looks like. One of the spoilers for the truck. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man, precision fit. That's crazy, guys. That is absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, this is going to be fun, actually. I was intimidated, but now I'm starting to get excited. I can tell that that's more roll bar, roll cage, and not sure what that is. Got two different styles of nets, so you can either just do the net that is in the window or the one that hangs over the door, which is really neat. I think I like the one that hangs over the door, but I may do that in cloth. I'm not sure if I'm putting that in there right. It seems like it is. I may make one out of nylon for real, unless I can paint this up to look like real nylon. Let's see if there's any. Let's zoom in and see if there's any texture on it. Doesn't look like there is, but there's painting techniques out there we can use. There's a shifter. Not sure what that is either. That might be the steering column. Yeah, I think that's the steering column. Yeah. There's your steering wheel. And we got a grill. Not sure what that is. We'll find out what all that is. There's a gas cap. I believe that's the gas. Yeah, that goes in the back there, right there in the corner. Now I'm getting excited. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was excited. Anytime you get something free, you're excited. But thank you again, Jamie. But you know, you get intimidated when you see these guys build these cars. They're just amazing with them. But again, we'll see what I can do. Here's the tires. True race slicks. It's even got the divot marks going across. So we're going to do some research on those and find out what kind of markings they put on here, and probably use Tamiya rubber black. But this seems it's so detailed. Let's see what else we got in here. We got some marketing info and a sticker. It looks like. You know, I love my stickers. There's his info. Which I'm going to put in the description as well. It's jaysmodelgarage.com. Again, awesome website. And there is his card. And what I'll probably do, if I build this and I do feel like it's show worthy, I will put this in front of that for him, because this is a fairly new kit. And we're going to get a lot of people buying these things, because there's a lot of NASCARs. You go to a show, you see a lot of NASCARs. But what I like is seeing something different. So when you go to a show and you see something like this, you're going to stop and look at it, because you're going to go, what the heck? And then it being a Toyota Tundra on top of that is pretty neat. So I'm excited about that, guys. It looks like that's going to be fun. And as you can see, it's not, now that I'm looking at it, of course the details are phenomenal. But it's not like it's too overwhelming. I mean, it looks like a fun kit to put together. That's what it looks like. And it's all going to come down to basically how you treat the craftsmanship of this, you know, excellent build already. So it's going to come down to paint. It's going to come down to how you put the decals on it. It's going to come down to the realism of your wheels, your tires, the markings, everything that you would see in an actual Craftsman truck. So Jamie, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for that gift. And Jay, you keep on rocking with this, buddy, because I think this is going to do you well for sure. Guys, y'all jump on his website, take a look at what he's got to offer. He's got more stuff than just this truck, of course. He's been doing it for a long time. And I'm probably putting that in there wrong already. There we go. Look at that. Fits right in. Oh, let's put that spoiler back on there. So y'all go check him out and give him some love. Tell him Matt Hickey sent you. Let's see, it's definitely this way. And that's what I like about it, is it can only go one way, so I can't mess it up. And trust me, I can mess up some stuff. That's cool. Totally cool, man. Great job. Appreciate that. And I'll keep y'all updated on the build status of this. I've got a couple trucks to do for, trucks. I got a couple builds to finish for Acme, which is sneaking up on us fast. And guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, and go visit midnighthobbies.com and jaysmodelgarage.com. Guys, love each and every one of you. Until the next time, keep on rolling.